For me now, neuroscience and brain imaging is effectively characterized by two big tensions. I mean, brain imaging gives us a lot of images, but it's difficult to see what these images means. These two key tensions for me are the tension between the biology and the sociology, or between the biological determination and the social determination. And the second one is the tension between the individual, I mean the singularity, and the universal. It's a big debate to know exactly where brain imaging is situated between these two tensions. And for me, they are really essential tensions. Yes, this is a big question. As I try to explain, the knowledge produced about human being, what human being means, have effect on our representation of what we are, about the definition of ourselves. And I'm sure, so it's quite obvious, but that brain imaging and neuroscience in general now is modifying the idea we have about human being, or what being human means. And we can grasp this fact maybe using the concept of brainhood my dear friend and colleague Fernando Vidal invents. So the brainhood is, the concept of brainhood says to us that now in our late modernity, maybe our identity is localized mainly in the brain, and it could be seems a little bit obvious, but it's not really obvious from an historical perspective, because the identity of the human, the identity of the person was not always localized in the brain. And now I think that the neuroscience and brain imaging in particular has huge effects in this socio-anthropological definition of the human as localized in his own brain. It's difficult, another difficult question. For me, the main impact of brain imaging about mental disease is, of course, a better comprehension about the processes of mental disease. But it's saying that we have to underline a difficulty, because now the knowledge we have about mental disease through brain imaging or neuroscience are general knowledge, and it's difficult today to make the link between general knowledge and the particular, the individual situation of every patient, or with individual patients. And I think that the neuroscience and brain imaging have to do progresses to link together generalities and singularities, and this is really important for the links between neuroscience and the psychiatry, and so the medicine of mental disorders. So, I am a social scientist, so it's difficult for me to speak exactly and technically about brain imaging and neuroscience. But one thing is really sure. Today we know important phenomena like plasticity. We know really important phenomena or hypotheses that every experience we have, every perception we have, maybe is inscribed into our brain, into my personal brain, into your personal brain. And following here the work of François Ansermet and Pierre Magistretti, the name of the book is Biology of Freedom, we could hypothesize that one day it will be possible to follow one single individual in following the manner in which his or her brain is transforming itself during their life or during an experience. And I think that if one day we have the technology to make evidence, to read such traces, individual traces of existential experiences, we hope we will have linked. So the psychiatry, the knowledge of the individual, so the idiosyncratic person, with the general knowledge of neuroscience based on big averages of normal or pathological brains. So this is maybe the future, or maybe it is a dream, but we have to wait to know.